Afternoon. Let's see here. I got a call to do. Let's see here. I got a friend afar who needs a new screen on their laptop. Hey,
Hey, what's up?
all right. I was wondering if you could just tear the screen out of there and get me the part number off the back of the screen.
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't separate. I don't know how to pull it apart.
Can we FaceTime or something? Can you? Because it should just be a bezel that you pull off.
No, I mean this all the way out to the screen is out to the very edge of this thing. It's a touch screen. It spins around and does stuff. And
Oh, yeah. Because the screen I saw was kind of expensive, and the video you sent me was kind of dark, so I can't even see physically how it's assembled. But usually, when I do a screen replacement, the part I usually like to get is directly on the screen on the back.
oh yeah, no,
Right?
this is whatever it is. It's a big screen, but it's. I just wanted to show you when you lit it off how it
Yeah. No, I
works the
saw
whole
that.
screen,
Yeah.
and then
This.
when it goes to the program, it goes to cuts off the sides.
Yeah, that would be likely the screen. But the model
Okay.
number for the whole machine isn't necessarily enough information for me to correctly order the right part. It's almost like getting
Ah,
it's like getting the VIN for a car to make sure you order the right part in case the vendor changed at some point.
okay. I'll get a up close. I'll turn the light on here. An
Yeah.
up close picture of the screen. But
Right.
it's a whole. But I mean, there is just a. I mean, the screen goes out to the very
Yeah.
edge of the metal.
Got it. No bezel really to speak of then.
Nothing to speak of. There's no
Okay.
bezel.
Because I went over to Amazon. It looks like it's a $140 screen, but I can't confirm that's the right part.
It's a.
Actually, here, it looks like it does list your model number. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a $140 screen, 136.99. Let's see here. How can I send this to you? I'll do this. I'll do.
and how do you install the stupid thing?
Okay, the hinges are built into it, so the screen itself is structurally part of the hinges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So here, I'll just send it to you. I'm on the full computer. Let me just go to Facebook and I'll Facebook message it to you. Let's see here.
Okay. So I take off the bezel in the back, undo the screws,
Yes.
and it pops out.
Yes.
Perfect.
Let's see here. BART. There we go. There we go. I found you on Facebook.
Is
And
this worth doing a screen on this thing?
well, you're not paying any labor, and then the part is 140 bucks on Amazon. I just
Yeah.
Facebook messaged.
Is it worth 140 bucks
How
to
old is
fix
it?
this thing?
How old is it?
Probably about 7 years.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, if that's why are you tied to that particular machine because it's got the serial port that you need?
No, this machine just happened to be one I got a long time ago for work.
All right.
I just use it in my office. I've upgraded my work now to a
Right.
different one, and I just brought this home to use this for paying bills and just hanging out and watching YouTube videos and stuff. So all I do is use the screen and watch videos and stuff, and I do some banking and some bill pay on it. But I mean that nothing important, nothing. I don't do any of my accounting or anything important on it. It just is a computer to kick around and do what I
Yeah.
want to do with. I mean, what does it cost for? I mean, this is like a 17-inch screen. This is an expensive thing.
Right. Yeah. So if it's worth 140 bucks, I probably wouldn't. I mean, me personally, if I was in love with the hardware, I might. But 6 or 7 years is about what I tell people to expect out of their hardware.
Right.
So, I mean, me personally, I'm always getting paid labor, so that would double up the labor cost. No one's going to spend $300 on a 6 or 7 year old machine based on my recommendations. So, but if it's only worth 150 or 40 to you, then maybe that's a big maybe. And obviously, you're skilled enough. Even though you're not a techie, your skilled mechanic can easily do this work. So
Oh
swapping,
yeah, no,
yeah,
I've taken this apart before. When the fan went out, I put a new fan in it. When the hard drive went out, I put a new
yeah,
hard drive in it. I'm
good,
not a moron.
yeah.
Just not a computer guy.
Yeah, so if it's worth 140 bucks to you, I just Facebook messaged you the part off of Amazon.
Okay. What
So,
would you recommend? What's a good laptop to get nowadays that doesn't cause trouble? It just because they all want updates. They all want this. They all want to follow everything you're freaking doing. I hate
yeah.
that crap.
Yeah, I know. So, well, it's kind of a Windows issue, but I like that company. I kind of wish I just bought a brand new, or last year I bought a Lenovo, but that company I sent you to that allows you to interchange the inputs, and it doesn't look like they actually include the serial port, but I do like the fact that their attempt is to make a more repairable centric computer so that you could swap out parts literally just swap out the input individual, like USB-C, USB-A. Those individual parts are swappable, and therefore if a particular part failed, you wouldn't necessarily have to replace an entire motherboard, which is the way it is for most of the industry.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I sent you those links for those options as far
Yeah, I
as.
saw that.
Yeah.
I'll get after that. It said serial port on there, but do you have to get it with? I mean, I don't know what you can do.
No, so I sent you three options. That one instance I just mentioned, apparently I don't think, because that is such a legacy port, is included in that hardware option. But the other options, there had some sort of emulated option, but that doesn't make sense. I don't understand how that's supposed to work. Since we're not talking about hardware, you need the hardware interface that those Bluetooth LDB2 computers aren't giving you. And then,
well, the other thing that happens, I mean, they used to have an adapter to go to USB, an adapter and some software to go from USB to the serial to talk to the computer. The problem is with the car, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like talking to it that way. It doesn't get the clear message, and if you don't get the clear message to the computer, the thing won't run right.
Right.
I mean, it's controlling all my fuel injection, my timing is controlling everything, and I'm programming it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah, and the Windows 10 is only going to be valid for the next 2 years. That's the other thing to consider. So I don't know if legacy support for a serial port is going to be available on Windows 11. So maybe buying a used computer with an older OS is probably going to be your best bet, because otherwise, I know they have adapters that go serial to USB, but I don't know how finicky that might be for you.
Yeah, it doesn't like those. What I was going to say is, yeah, I've got an old one that never gets hooked to the internet that just tunes the Pantera, but I need to go to California and tune the Porsche. I don't want to travel with it. I mean, I'm so careful with it, because if it fails or something happens to it, I'm in real trouble.
Right. Got it.
So I want to have a separate one that I can go do this with, but I don't ever hook it to the internet. I don't give it updates. I don't do shit. It just programs my car. It sits there and does what it's supposed to do. It doesn't even know it. It thinks it wants updates, but I don't let it have any. It's like, just go, just don't do anything. Do the function I want you to do, and that's all I want you to do.
Right. Yep. Yeah, I get it. So
and Google anymore these days, anytime you're on a website, fucking Google's got this thing comes across. Oh, do you want Google to help you find this or remember this? No, get the fuck off my screen. Just Micro Sucks and Google could just go suck dicks. Just get off my stuff. Go somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah, I was bitching and moaning. I was modifying my resume just because I hadn't touched it in a while, and looking at my career options. I'm trying to fill out certain forms, and they keep trying to get me to. Yeah, they think they're doing a favor, but it's not even so much they think they're doing a favor. They want me to sell me more services, and it's just frustrating.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just, free trial offer. I don't want to have to remember to credit this, to shut this thing off as soon as I do this.
Right.
I don't want to, you must have a Google app to do this, like Maps on my phone. Oh, well, you must load the Google Maps app. No, and you must have a Google account. No, I fucking must not. Right. I don't want a Google account. I don't want to talk to you idiots.
Right. I get it. I know.
Everything you see with Google and Microsoft is Trump sucks, the world is bad, and Biden's the cure for the world. It's like, are you kidding me? I mean, you just idiots.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're preaching to the choir. Yeah.
The lying, cheating, stealing, and I mean, yeah.
Yep.
Biden ran for president twice before. They kicked him out of the election because he got plagiarism and lying.
Yeah.
Well, nothing's changed this time.
Right.
What's new?
Yep. Got it. Yep. So anyway,
anyhow,
yeah, used computer, or if it's worth $140 for this older machine. Those Toshiba satellites are actually known to be more stout and more reliable. So maybe expect another couple of years if you do spend the $140.
It's already given me the notice that it needs to upgrade to 11 or whatever. It's already given me the crap.
Think it won't take 11. A machine that old won't go to 11. Right? Yeah, it says.
Oh, I don't know. It's got. I did. What did I do? I updated the hard drive. That's all I did. I put a solid state hard drive in it.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. So if it's worth it, $140, maybe. You just want to. You might want to come up with a longer term option so that you don't find yourself in a bind if this thing does break in short order.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to. Okay. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, thanks.
Talk to you.
Have a good weekend. Bye.
You too.
There we go. Let's see here. You know what? I might have another phone call. Yeah, that's right. I had another phone call I wanted to play. Let's see here. Do I have... No, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I just don't have that much going on today. Show up randomly, and I offer up help whenever it makes sense. Let me turn off my... Oh, shoot. There we go. Can you hear me? Ah, there we go. I had my computer speakers on. I thought that was a little echoey. My name is Chris. I'm the IT South Bay Tech Guru. Show up, say hi. If I'm here live, meet me in the chat room or give me a live phone call at 855-434-8787. I am here to give free service whenever it makes sense. If I'm not here, I'm getting paid to do house calls. Sometimes I film the work here live on the desk, and I film it with the camera, microphone, and obviously you see I take calls. So if you catch me live, use me by calling 855-434-8787. All right, that's all I've got today. I don't have, actually, it looks like I was supposed to accept a screen for a laptop repair. Speaking of which, not his machine, but yeah, a laptop was supposed to be repaired, and I guess the screen came when I wasn't here this morning. 855-434-8787. Show up, say hi in the chat, and that's pretty much it.